Hi everyone, we're going to start in about a minute. I'm back in my kitchen today. I hope everyone's having a great day so far. This is an exciting episode. We're going to talk all about biscuits, which I'm sure all of you will love. So let's give ourselves a few more seconds here and we will get started. So how's everyone's day so far? I hope everyone's having a great one. I've been really busy today. I got up pretty early and started cleaning my house because I hadn't cleaned my house in a while. So yeah, I was cleaning. But anyway, it's 3 o'clock now and we're ready to get started. I hope everyone's having a great day. As you can see, I'm back in my kitchen. I had a few friends tell me that they love it when I'm in my kitchen. They like when I'm in the market, but they want a mix between the kitchen and the market. So here I am back in my kitchen. And let me just do some housekeeping stuff. We talked yesterday about doing takeout and delivery at the market. And after this morning, we decided not to do it. We put up that e-commerce website. We didn't have any orders, and we really thought about the health and wellness of our employees. So we decided that we were going to just shut everything down and focus a lot of energy and attention on our Etsy shop. So I spent the day-to-day going through the market, taking inventory of everything that we have, and taking images of everything we have that would sell well on Etsy. So over the next few days, you're going to see a lot more products on our Etsy shop. And I hope you'll log on and buy products from us to use at home. We have a lot of awesome, fun, locally sourced things here from Sonoma County. So if you're looking for some great products and gifts or things to use at home, we'd love to have you log on and shop with us. So today we're talking about biscuits. We're talking about leftover biscuits. It happens very rarely, but when it does, we like to use them to make pie crusts. And we use then those pie crusts to make things like a biscuit pot pie, which we're going to make today. Now, if you don't want to make the recipe from the book, you can buy our biscuit mix on Etsy, make the biscuits, set them aside, and then the next day, you can use them to make your biscuit pot pie or your biscuit pie crust. So I'm going to show you how we make that biscuit pie crust. It's really, really easy. Oh, and before I do that, my friends from Olive Queen gave me this great shirt, Stay Calm and Pour It On. So this is the Olive Queen logo. We have our Olive Queen olive oil. And I'm really glad that they stopped in to say hi today. We social distanced, of course, and had a great conversation, and I really appreciate their continued support of what I'm doing here and what we do at the market. And I will always be there to support you guys. Mark and Rob, thank you so much. So what I do first when making these pie crusts is I prepare the pie crust and I put it in the oven. So I've taken some Olive Queen olive oil, put it on a little piece of paper here, and I'm basically making it so that it's slippery, slidey, like you can use Pam if you want to, but I like to use olive oil. And then I break up a biscuit really well. So I crumble the biscuit. I call these biscuit crumbles. And I press them into the pie pan like this. Get a lot in there. Press it onto the sides. Crumble this a little bit more. Okay. So this is pretty easy to do, and this recipe makes about 6. So I bought these cute little pie pans from Safeway. I saw them there the other day when I decided that I wanted to do this episode. And so you can go out and buy 6 of these, or you can just use oven-safe bowls in your house. If you have those Heath bowls or something similar to that will go really well in the oven and not break on you. So I put this into the oven and I bake this off for about 12 to 15 minutes until it gets a little golden brown. I'm going to disappear for a second while I put this in the oven. Okay, so then you take it out of the oven and voila, look how gorgeous that is. You get this gorgeous browning in there, and because you have the Crisco and the buttermilk in there, it sets really, really well. So I'm going to set this aside and we're going to talk about the filling. So I'm getting my olive oil all set and ready to go. I've lined the bottom of my pan with some, of course, queen olive oil. And I have chopped up, this is about 1.5 cups of celery, 1.5 cups of carrots, 1.5 cups of onions, and about 1.5 cups of baby red potatoes that I chopped very finely. And then I also did about 6 cups of, excuse me, sorry, I need to wash my hands. Touched my face. So I did about 6 cups of turkey that I chopped up. Now you can use chicken if you want, or if you just want it to be vegetarian, you can do that too. And you can use pretty much any vegetable that you want. I like to use a mirepoix, which is obviously onions, celery, and carrots. But if you'd like to use something different, fennel would be delicious, zucchini would be delicious. Just about anything you want to use is fine. So I'm going to put this into the pan and you're going to hear it sizzle. It didn't sizzle. That's because I had the, no? There we go. Okay, well, we'll get it sizzling and cooking down. That's going to start to cook off for us. Yeah, that's working. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's going to cook down for a bit. As that gets really hot and sizzly, we're then going to add about 1.5 cups of chicken broth. I had veggie broth left over at the market, so I'm going to use veggie broth. So if you're going to make a vegetarian, obviously, you're going to want to use veggie broth. After that cooks down for a bit, you're going to then add in about 2 cups of our vegetarian gravy. This is in the cookbook. It's really absolutely delicious. So there's a recipe for the veggie gravy in the cookbook. I'm going to post it along with this recipe, but you're going to add that in there as well, and that's going to really thicken this up. So you're going to get that in there. Just stirring right now. Just stirring. La la la, stirring away. Okay, so you get that all incorporated in there and let that cook down quite a bit. We'll let that get all hot and delicious. And then we're gonna add in our turkey or chicken or whatever type of meat you wanna add in. You know, and the great thing about this recipe is even like by itself, without the gravy or anything, this is a really, really delicious delicious combination. So if you don't want the biscuit portion of this and you just want to eat this by itself, it's kind of a really delicious mixture of stuff. So you can just eat it in a bowl if you want to. It's really good. So what you're going to do, this is still cooking a bit, so I should have cooked it a little bit more before I started, but I didn't, so I apologize. But trust me, it's really delicious and looks really good. Once you've got this ready and raring to go, then you're gonna spoon it into your pie pan that's already cooked off. We've got one in the oven right now, but we've got this one as well. And then you're gonna get more biscuits and you're gonna crumble more biscuits on the top. Once you get that topping in there, you're gonna put it back in the oven and let it bake for about 5 or 10 minutes until this gets golden brown on the top. And then you can pull it out, let it cook, wrap it up and serve it if you want. But it's absolutely a delicious way to feed your family. Like I said, the recipe makes about 6. I'll have it online very soon for you so you can make it yourself. The cooking of this part, the veggies and the turkey or chicken or whatever meat you use, that probably takes about 5 to 10 minutes. So let that cook off for a bit before you then put it in here and add your little biscuit crumbles on the top. Now, I hope you really enjoyed that recipe. That was a quickie today, but I hope everyone's doing really well. And hello to everybody who's watching from afar. It's really great to connect with you on a daily basis. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I hope if you have any questions, please let me know. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.